video to show you that I'm finally done bracing my new 150-gallon aquarium. This aquarium, I got it secondhand and it was leaking, and two of the side panels were actually coming apart. So I want to show you how I re-braced it nice and solid. So let's come closer. First, I did the bottom brace, which is the exact same thickness as the tank, 10 millimeters. In inches I'm not sure, but it was 10 millimeters. So if we come close to it, you can see I braced entire bottom of the tank. There was this loose little piece there that was already on the bottom, so I guess there was already some leaky problems beforehand. So I adapted my brace around this one because I could not remove it. Now let's take a look. It was completely braced all the way down the bottom. And why I did that is because since the panels were already splitting, I did not want any more leaks. Now the leak actually originated on this panel. And as you can see, I added a piece of glass on each corner. Right here also, I don't know if you can see, maybe actually from here you would be able to see. Added small very thin pieces of glass, but same size though, 10 millimeters around each corner of the tank, just to brace it completely. See, at the other end we also have the bracing, and on this side also I braced it completely. Now I've done that just to hold all the panels properly together. Lastly, I made the top brace, which is a new adaptation of the Euro brace that I do a lot. As you can see, these panels here were laid first. So first I made the horizontal panels. I laid them down on the glass. This one and the back one. I hope I'm not going too fast with this. So these two panels were laid down first, and then I put these ones. These came second on the top brace. This one and that one. And lastly, I braced the triple brace on the very top because the previous owner said that the tank was bowing. Well, no surprise, it had no brace. So I braced it 3 times with a top brace, which is 5" each, as you can see. What's really important when you're bracing is to get rid of the maximum bubbles possible. You see there's still some bubbles in here, but the maximum bubbles have been removed. So it has to be very flat, unanimous type of siliconing. See, tiny bubbles. These bubbles are not so dangerous, but if you would have not pressed completely on this, it would have unglued eventually. And same for the bottom brace. I will show you. Hold on, let's come closer to it. I tried getting rid of most of the bubbles, and then I actually, after I pressed it in, I re-silicone on each side of it. So this is like 7 tubes of silicone into it. And same I did on the sides. Now it also had overflow holes. This I'm not done yet making them pretty because it was very late yesterday when I finished. But it had 2 holes, which I also patched with the same size glass. So these holes have been patched. This one and this one. I have yet to make aesthetic scraping of the tank just to remove the excess silicone, but in about 7 days to maybe a week and a half, I will have it filled up and test it. So wish me luck that it does not leak. This is one of the most solid braces I've ever done. Normally I just do the top bracing without the 3 ones in the middle, but since this one leaked and I don't trust it, better safe than sorry. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this bracing video, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.